Hey everybody, it's Bruno from MB. Make sure to subscribe to the Megapix Media channel and you'll never miss anything. Enjoy the episode. What did you not like about the process back in the day when the banks were heavily involved in the...
What did I not like about the process? You know what it was is that there was a disconnect between the bank and the people that were giving them the values of the properties that they were disposing of, either one by one or in bulk. And the biggest problem was that people overvalued the homes from what they would actually sell for. So the agents or brokers that were doing those broker price opinions weren't doing the banks any favor by saying a house was worth $200,000 when it was actually only worth $150,000.
Mm-hmm. So what is the top thing or things that you would tell a new home owner, like somebody who wants to buy their first home, either as an investment property or as their primary residence?
Yeah, great question. Yeah.
Here in the US.
The thing that I like to share with people is that if you believe that your property is going to become an instant success within 1 to 3 years, that's a fallacy. I would never promise to anyone that works with me that you'll be guaranteed to make more money next year or in the next 2 years or 3 years by reselling this property, because anything could happen in that short a time frame. But I do tell them if you want to hold the property for 5 or 10 years or longer, there's a really good chance that you'll make some money on that investment.
What are the things that you would tell people that want to buy a distressed property and either live in it or flip it?
Yeah, the hardest part about that part of the business is getting a seller to work with you, to talk to you and agree that yes, selling that property is the best option for them. And then 2, you have to be willing to be able to accept that property in the condition it's in. It's often in states of disrepair because if the homeowner hasn't been able to afford his mortgage, you can bet they haven't been able to afford the upkeep and maintenance necessary for the home.
In this type of business of getting a distressed property and managing it through the construction and maybe remodeling.
Well, that's kind of business heavy. There's 2 different types of people and criteria that are necessary. There's the people that can bring the leads in and work with the sellers and the homeowners themselves. And those are the people that are okay getting the 100 no's before they get to that 1 yes. Or those are the people that are okay with being tenacious and following up with someone weekly for 6 months before that person says, you're right, this isn't going to work, I can't stay in this home, I need to get rid of it. On the flip side, being able to buy that property and manage the process to fix it and get it to sale and sell it takes a lot more skills, right? You have to have a good project manager and a construction team. You have to have the capital to be able to afford all this. And you have to have the risk tolerance to be able to stomach it if something goes wrong. Becoming a distressed seller expert in flipping those homes and having the fortune of acquiring a great project manager / my director of construction, we were able to present to the public really nice quality remodels, not cheap flips that people associate with flippers. Mm-hmm. So from that spawned a construction company. And now we have a full service, licensed, bonded, insured general contracting firm to help people with their remodels, with their additions, with building granny flats. And we're starting to tackle a lot of those bigger projects as well now.
So if I'm just one guy that finds a property and I kind of want to work it and I want to GC it myself, what would you tell me?
Yeah, I would say
find a good contractor.
Do you have experience?
Call you. Just call you.
No, it's interesting. People ask us, like, I could have saved, X amount of money by doing it myself. Well, cool. Do you have that network of all the subs? Do you know the proper providers? Are you getting the discounts in the materials? Can you coordinate the timelines? If someone gets hurt on your property, do you have insurance for that?
Right.
Do you have a regular job? Because if you do, how are you going to do this one also? Right? We're spending our time full time to make sure the project's going well. But if you have to make a living and try to manage your project, one of those 2 things is going to suffer.
Mm-hmm. Your original distressed seller seminar series, okay, it covers a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. How does one get started?
One, I'd say get a mentor or a partner like myself or someone similar that can walk you through the process, because as much as I could teach anyone in an hour and a half or 10 and a half or 100 hours, there's still more to learn, right? Mm-hmm. And that comes with coming to the bat and swinging 1,000 times at something and knowing how this is going to go. At the minimum, I could teach you how to find, identify, and have a conversation with a homeowner that might be in a position to sell, right? And that's what I could teach in a limited amount of time. And from there, you'd want to partner with someone like me to take it the rest of the way.
Okay. And with the other services from Cal Home Co., you can make it a little bit easier, if not full one-stop shop almost, right?
Yeah.
You don't provide legal assistance, but you have a whole bunch of network people that you can refer to, I guess.
If you need a lawyer, we can get you to a lawyer. But just know that lawyers don't work for free. So, they're $350 an hour at the minimum. So whether you win or lose, they get paid.
Put that in the budget, you're saying.
Right.
Right?
Sort of that, I've come across these situations enough where I know most of the solutions and options that could happen in any scenario.
Hey everybody, I hope you enjoyed this episode. Remember, if you want someone you know to be our next guest, simple. Click below in the description and we'll get in touch with them. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe and you'll never ever miss another episode.